ebusia for me the more call NPP amanyoko no ni na efa running mate one sense ma na saying 20 110 video no so baby obefa bia running mate Bawumia running mate besine ye ka say Bawumia enya enyi no running mate no na somewhere last month be end no die ne din epeja akese pa Napo honorable Mejopo Poku Prempe MP for Mensia South na nensem ebe trende Napo to na kase ono kra e dey choosing as a running mate na no the U10 asaba na U10 aba na say different name and so asa pop up ni na Kofi Asante na di dingwe asade ba na no woka say oseiche mensa bonso sene enema no esisi kono asay running mate no atane de akere soame yanko ni enkotie Kofi Asante one no hwiw koma na omudi
by June.
Yes, Kofi, so
is there idea in answer?
Kofi, June no. Now no me kind same we say now we share the agenda and the calculation of more year no. We say the last by election year just so now almost when say a bit me follow with him. Me
last by election.
Said the last by election it because the last one is here and na me come
that contest here.
Yes. Now almost when say be follow with him nkoma akoso na still na no. The last time now we can be off air.
Oh no. For now, yes. I think is Evans.
Kofi.
Did I ni nyina ade na sesa.
Oh, asada ni bio.
Asada ni bio.
Say na say o konkran.
No.
Kofi. Asada ni bio. Asada ni bio akode. Asada ni bio akode.
Asada ni.
Abase.
Adum dia na say adum
ekoso ame.
Kofi Emra mete last week
ade na da na ekoso ame.
I think 2 weeks ago.
Na me Kofi enya me ngoma.
Say yeze pam no program.
Ekwan
two things.
Kofi ekwan ya so ame efa so frɛ ahemfo eba ni fie.
Me say
o kra wo mo. Edi nkra be ni.
Me say two things. Yes say he has no ambition. Odinachi a onini ni asem. Bawumia will have his peace. All the other young guys
ambition
may have the ambition. Sebia what do know he needs concentration until onya the peace until omonko swami.
But Kofi
rhyme is say no.
Kofi is it the wish
yes.
of the neighbor
or no answer flag bearer nankasa.
Is it the wish of the flag bearer or an institution pushing the swami agenda?
The presidency suggested na ono edi kan pushing it earlier. Okoja Amai must be smart and get a picture. Swami. Why anyone was swami? Look at him. What made me to be a bit and I think that a choir although we Palace school be etiano all of a sudden I yi free akunya so
Kofi inu so manifesto no so wonu ne di ani mo do
ba on the untie me ye Palace school na ye ni free akunya so na ye ni free wa na 2 days I need that I need 24 hours and on be no a leader for the party's manifesto committee yeah. Akwabaya Ababedu say he should get prepared. In fact, initially no any age factor. No. Yeah, we have this 4 years. If we are the second year, no. Whatever happens, we will go with a new person. That an atmosphere, no. Anomalize. Period.
Delay.
Yes, yeah.
We saying in Abano.
That be
yes, no can be. But the delay already they are not settle on this, settle on that. And the issue that do in term crown be an secretary another by election because earlier not some common the two camps are not or factions are not created within the party
camps.
Not now. But you see that the idea was that if you do it now, it will create another issue in the party. You may have to go for whatever.
Yes,
we are confusing them. Yes. And I think that going forward, the Matisse June on Bebo.
Yeah, let's have a investor. Obawa said today I'm going to confuse you and reconfuse you.
Yes, and unconfuse you. Enti Kofi, they are working. As to say, I get to the final body. I will not approve it. For now, is the next thing we are yet to.
So for now, about 70% concluded. The 18 and say, but in says the attention between the Educhums
and the Napos.
The Napos. And they are very good friends. They are very dedicated, good loyal gentlemen.
I don't know John Kumabe move along the line.
The choir and it's okay.
Am I bear doom her crowns so doom so bear move along the line?
Yes. Man for if I do I say for Bantama, former MP for Bantama Kukufu.
Yeah.
It was people and man for onunso Tipinam. Then later Nkomako say the echo so ni nyina no your time ni sir. You need adaje for our party ni nema. Chairman Sabunsu is a matured politician about international clouds near the idea. He has it. Forget about a year. So on one kasa na anko so I mean Pali school editia no. Whatever happens, and no has its own purpose because our idea and the buyer now man for who's okay. I don't need any fro no some debi or a cobonia na ekoye. And I feel if free one now we say no. But better the whole manifesto no. Now coordinating.
I still think that it's too early to call.
Let me tell you.
On 30% now, it's also very huge.
Into for now, the barring all hedges.
I like that.
Barring all hedges, no.
Said BBA
yes, BBA
30%
point is that Chairman Zabu's the consideration is that okay, me and no. We young call first time. And all call first time we are tension in the day what system ni it must settle we are ubia ye be planting not to succeed me after what I say now you now at second term near manako the whatever happens for this to the MPP whether I say they lose or they win Chairman just go for this first term the next second term no whether we win or we lose you be will be to groom clear take up and
let's hope say the final head or no
and
obetima cross
yes and because buried all hedges about 70% concluded now. I'll tell you why the 30% is hanging and be beat me for now. I think that wow when chairman nana
medawasi me so media pese media me kan say me kam man ya yehia ha yina me go bi ko fu me dia ma hwehwini se onti kokoo no oja ma kokoo no krampan eni anono aka kokoo no mayinati wakwa san babra ma ye kokoo ni yie no oba ya osinsan fa kokoo no ma no meti o de be ma no me yano na o de be ma no babra ye mfa ma no man me se kokoo no biu eda we ni eni o mapani do mama sani pakwa no so o mapani anso wo bedi bida so oni bida dia akayinim se oni bida nti ye to no ahwe wo so bedi bida ye huni ne ye o ye nyina ena ga na fo ya mpe ne ya to abatia no na okọ ba ya o se safa akonwama no no do de mse nana no panifo a mohia ye mfa nante ye mfa ye campaign e fo ntia madam wasi last one.
Then I move on to housing. The housing sector is one of the sectors that we are, God willing, going to focus a lot on in the next term. There are three components of our housing policy. It is clear that there are a lot of youth who, when they finish school, just trying to rent accommodation is a big problem. And why is it? The large demands for rent allowance. Sometimes up to 2 years demand. But someone who is finished school and just starting a job doesn't have those savings to pay all these huge demands for rent allowance. The landlords, on the other hand, have gotten used to asking, even though the law says 6 months, they've gotten used to asking for 2 years and insist on it because they are saying that they don't know if the tenant will run away or not, so they want to collect it upfront. So there is a market failure. There's a market failure between what the tenants want and what the landlords want. And this is why government has decided to come in and bridge this market failure by setting up a national rental assistance scheme. And under this scheme, you know, if you have a job and we can deduct regularly from your income, under this scheme, the National Rent Assistance Scheme will give you a loan to pay your rent allowance. But we are paying this not to you, but to the landlord. And then we will deduct monthly as you would normally pay. So we are bridging this. You need to have a formal employment which will allow us or guarantee someone who will guarantee so that you can pay. But it is very, very important that we address this, and we are going to be putting in place 100 million Ghana cedis for the National Rental Assistance Scheme and work with the private sector to crowd in more so that we can get this done and relieve a lot of people who are renting of the burden. We are also going to digitize the National Rent Control Board, and a new law which has been coming to cabinet will also pass a new Rent Control Act to become modern with our times.
Will require even fewer ministers. I would have, therefore, no more than 50 ministers and deputy ministers. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about our tax. We were elected into office in December 2016 to solve many of the systemic problems and challenges that our citizens were facing. And